Me guys, I wanted to talk about my latest interest in the investment world, the altcoin space, which is much like the penny stock space. It's the gutter of investments, but there's a lot of opportunity there. There's a lot of risk to reward ratio. As I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard, Sheeb was the latest crazy success story where you have someone throwing a couple thousand in it and it makes multi-millions a year and a half later. Not saying that that's the everyday norm, but definitely the risk to reward ratio right now in this space is really good. But you got to be careful because there's also, wherever there's new money, wherever there's a lot of opportunity, there's a lot of scams. So the way I've been navigating through the waters, if you will, the very first thing I look for, or I started to look for, is following the money, where the big money is going in and out. So you could easily do this too, as a lot of the transactions are public info. You can look at the wallets and what they're doing and when they're buying and when they're selling. So literally just like go into Sheeb and just look at their top holders and see what else they're buying. And you can follow their trail and then, kind of make your own decisions and see if you want to purchase that as well. The second thing I would say is the Discord and Telegram groups, especially if they're paid. Those are a really good resource to see what's hot. And the promoters there, it's the new way, I guess, of promoting stuff. Those are essentially good ways to get introduced to new plays. You shouldn't blindly follow the promoters, just because they shout out something, that's something you should buy, but at least it gives you that edge to find out what's new and then do your research on the team and all that from there and figure out if you want to purchase it or not. Twitter is a great space too. Twitter is great if you're looking for, a strong community that's promoting their token and then following up and doing your research again on that token and their leadership. Spaces in Twitter is really great to just kind of jump in and listen and see what people are doing. Other than that, I would say look into the MC. You want to make sure that the MC market cap is low enough that it can go the distance. Going the distance meaning 10x, 100x, 1000x. And what I do is you usually look for something that's in the 1 to 10 mil range, surely under 100 mil. Those are the ones that really do have the power with the right leadership and the right buzz to go 10x or 100x. It's a lot less likely if you see a coin that has 10 billion to do another, 10x or 100x from there. So you want to make sure the numbers make sense and they're on your side. That's really, really important. And then other than that, the team itself. I look for people that are qualified in whatever they're selling me. Meaning they have a vision, say, in the gaming world because they have experience on a high level with games. So I'm looking for qualified people that are willing to, shed their blood, in tears for the project. And not just that they're qualified, but I really like to see people that are well off as well, that they don't need the money. They're here for legacy or this is their baby, That's really important for me too, because it, again, eliminates another level of risk. And the worst thing that can happen to you is essentially, believing in something or whatever, investing, and then getting rug pulled, which happens very often. So you want to make sure you eliminate as many risks as possible because you're looking for the full package. And we know the full package doesn't exist, but it doesn't matter where you're at, whether it's this industry or a human being or whatever. But the point is to find as many of those boxes checked that'll make you basically be calm. Looks like someone's trying to reach out to me. I'm sorry. But that's the goal, man. I hope you can rewind the tape and find some use of this, and it'll hopefully save you some headache and some money. And it would be really great to see you all succeed, man. I love seeing people succeed in this world. So if you got an awesome story of, you're making good money on some coin, shoot it in, your story in the comments. I would love to hear it. And, I think a lot of people as well would. Any other wisdom you may have and all that. It's a big deal, man. The more we can share, our stories and our experiences to each other, the better off we all are. Have a good one. Cheers.